Hello Libra, welcome to your February 2020 monthly reading. As I'm shuffling up the deck, I want to make my quick disclaimer and a quick announcement. Okay, for the disclaimer, as this is a general reading, it will not resonate with every single body out there. Please do take what resonates and leave what does not with someone else. Just means that it was not meant for you. If you find that none of these messages are resonating with you, that's okay. Please do check your moon, your Venus, or your rising sign for messages that may be meant for you at this time. Also, if you don't find that any messages are resonating at all, please do check back next week when your next video is released. Now, that being said, please do not make any life decisions or any decisions of any kind based off of a general reading. One, it's not good practice. Two, not all the information would be available in a general reading that would pertain to you and your situation. So please, if you're looking for something specific, do get a private reading. If you are looking for one from me, you can find the details for that in the description box below. And if not from me, there are plenty of talented and wonderful YouTube readers available. If you're looking for suggestions, you can check my playlist on my channel for videos by other readers. They're some of my favorite, and they're very talented, so do check them out. That being said, we'll cover my quick announcement here. I have started my subscription service. I have that at Subscribestar. And what I'm offering over there is early access to my monthly and weekly videos, as well as exclusive content. So over there, we'll be doing bonus readings for the different signs. We'll be doing special messages, daily energy pulls, and pick a card readings as well. And that is where all my extended videos are going to be housed. So that's where you would get access to my extendeds. So if that's something that's interesting you, do check out that link for Subscribestar in the description box below. I think you may have to page down a little bit, and you can now connect with me on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. I have not yet linked, I believe, my Twitter or my Instagram to the description box, but the Facebook link is there. But if you are looking for me, it's Cassarian House on Twitter and on Instagram. So I'm not real hard to find. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into exactly why you came here, your reading. Alright, so at the heart of the matter, we have the Death card. So this is death, rebirth, and transformation. What is crossing it is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is the energy of two people coming together in a partnership. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although it can be. This can be two people coming together, co-workers working on a project, friends, best friends, family relationships. It's just two people coming together, being open and sharing, and very compassionate and loving towards each other. This would be a strong connection for a romantic relationship, and otherwise it can also indicate a soulmate relationship. And soulmates can be more than just romantic, everyone, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so in the distant past, we have the Magician. So somebody here was manifesting. They had all the skills and the abilities to create, to manifest their heart's desire, what they were truly wanting and desiring. In the recent past, we have the Ten of Wands, and that's a energy of being overstressed, overburdened, overworked. That is an ending. It's being so exhausted and so worn out that you can't possibly continue in that energy. It is a completion. It is an ending, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad ending. It can also be this endeavor has been completed, now it's time to start something new, kind of thing. And we'll take a deeper look here to find out what this Ten of Wands is. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands that's next in the crowning position. So this is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, although it doesn't have to be. But this page is all about, travel exploring and discovery. They're always on the edge of a new discovery, a new, I want to say a new path in life. They bring forth messages about travel, opportunities, passions, creative sparks of ideas, projects, things like that. Okay, and the future influence coming in, we do have the Three of Swords, which is that heartbreak, pain, betrayal in a relationship and love. This is raw pain. This could be something so severe like finding a partner or a spouse or your person cheating on you, or, that's talking infidelity. But it can also be something smaller but yet still painful, a betrayal of sorts. Finding, it could be something like finding a trusted confidant, a friend, a family member speaking poorly behind your back, or doing something less than honorable that causes you pain. How you see yourself in the situation is the Seven of Cups. So you could be having some fantasies here. You have some dissolutions, but you could be keeping your options open or have many options at this point in time. Outside influence, we have the Empress. So the Empress is an interesting energy. She is the card of creation and of nurturing. But she embodies all the energy of all four queens. So she is very abundant. She's very powerful. And she's very intuitive. She sits in her own power. She is the mother of all the tarot. So they could be dealing with a mother energy, motherly person. You don't have to be. And please do not make gender for any of these cards an absolute, as it does speak only to the traits and the energies of the cards, as we all do have masculine and feminine energy within us, so they can be interchangeable. So do take it as it resonates. In the future hopes and dreams, here we have the King of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Again, does not have to be, but this king is grounded down to earth. He's all about home. It's all about the home and family. He is a very good hostess. He is very generous with his time, with his resources, with his money, but never foolishly so. He is very beholden to himself. He does not like to be indebted to anybody. So if he even owes somebody a very small, favor, he's really quick to pay that off, because he, like I said again, he does not like to be indebted to anyone, and he's not one to really share his emotions, even with the people closest to him. Future energy moving towards you at this time, we have Justice here. So that is, those scales being balanced out, coming to a fair and balanced decision, making the decision between right and wrong. If this is a court case excluding, this could indicate that it's being decided in your favor. Okay, and the overall energy here is the Eight of Swords. So somebody has got that mental prison thing going, where they're feeling stuck, unable to move, when they're more than capable of actually getting out of the situation if they want to. In this depiction, as you can see, she's not blindfolded or bound like in others, so she's legitimately grasping the handle of the swords behind her. So she can clearly just walk out of this situation if she so does choose. So with this card, I call this my mental victim card, playing victim card. Because I see that a lot of the time when somebody is claiming to be stuck and they're, with a stack, they are playing victim when they're perfectly capable, but they know that they can just walk out of it at any time. So that could be an energy that you're dealing with at this time, Libra, but we will see. All right, Spirit Team, can we get clarification here, please, for Libra for February 2020? Take a deeper dive and look at the energies and see how the story unfolds. Clarification for Libra for February 2020, please, Spirit Team. Make it clear, Make it accurate. Make it precise, please. All right, Spirit Team. Why is death and the Two of Cups here at the heart of the matter? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is death and the Two of Cups here at the heart of the matter for Libra? February 2020, please. Why is the death card? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, we also have the King of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Alright, so all together here we have the King and Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So something has come to an end. Somebody walked away from this connection, this Two of Cups. You or them. They may have done something less than honorable, or there could have been some arguments or competition that was won in a less than honorable way. Someone's taken some time out to heal. I feel like there was a problem with stability here with this King. This King of Pentacles. This could be you or them, but there was some type of offer for some of you. I'm seeing someone, they could have gotten an offer which they took or did, or something that was less than honorable in that situation, which caused somebody to walk away, to bring this to an end. And now somebody's trying to heal from that situation. Maybe somebody that you felt was, your King of Cups. They're loving, kind, sweet, gentle, compassionate, loyal King who expresses himself through the arts. He leads by gentle guidance. Very secure in his emotions. Okay, let's take a look here at the Magician. Why is it here in the distant past, please, Spirit Team? Clarify this Magician in the distant past, please. What were they trying to manifest here? Please show me clearly and accurately. Have the High Priestess. Okay. And the Ace of Cups. So what I feel like is you or them are trying to manifest a new opportunity, a renewal in love here. And there may have been secrets and things that had not been revealed. Yeah, which brought things to an end. All right, why is this Ten of Wands here, please? Recent past. Ten of Wands, recent past, please. Okay, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the energy of solid. That's all about growth and expansion. It can be it's a solid foundation to which to build upon. Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Okay, let's talk about this Four of Wands here. So this can indicate higher levels of commitment. So this would be getting engaged, getting married, starting a family, building, buying a house, starting or expanding a business. It's really all about being in a place of abundance, being in a place of stability, and seeing that growth and expansion in any aspect of your life. And what else came out was the Queen of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be. We have Queen of Pentacles here as well. So again, that's the opposite. That's the match to the King of Pentacles. So it's down to earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're all about the home and the family. They're abundant in their own right, so they're not seeking fame or fortune. They may not be wealthy, but they're completely satisfied with where they're at. They're very hard workers and very determined. Natural born leaders and organizers. They're task oriented. They like checking things off those task lists even more. They could enjoy things like cooking, sewing, baking, do-it-yourself projects, gardening, as well as creating beautiful and warm and efficient places in the home. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles that also came with this. So what I'm getting is there was a situation here that really stressed somebody out. Now, this could be two different individuals with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it may be. For others of you, I feel like this is the same person. This is one. And there was, you know, they wanted a stable commitment, but it just wasn't happening. There was some type of stress. And maybe even a burden that one somebody was carrying with this connection. And they felt, you know, a very deep loss. They felt maybe even rejected. And they, you know, they're probably trying to even bury themselves and work here. Trying to, you know, use that as a distraction. Which could be why the Ten of Wands here is, you know, this came to an end. Somebody walked away from this connection and somebody thought it was going to be higher, maybe go further, maybe even marriage on the table. Or it could have been a marriage that somebody walked away from. And they're burying themselves in the work. Feeling, and that's making them feel overworked, overstressed, overburdened, because they're also dealing with this Five of Pentacles, this difficulty, this loss. Okay, why is the Page of Wands here crowning this position, please? Why is the Page of Wands in the crowning position for this reading? Okay, thank you. Please show me clearly. On the deck we have Justice and the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So here's what I see. You or them, they have learned a lot of lessons in this situation. It's come to an end. They don't see a path forward. They are looking out, maybe thinking about traveling, but definitely moving away from things that are not serving their purpose anymore. They're going towards aligning themselves with their higher good, their path forward with their purpose in life. They're wanting justice, though, in this situation. They want things to be balanced and equal. They do want a new opportunity. Because I do believe they're transforming. All right, let's take a look here. Why is this Three of Swords coming in future influence? If they haven't already moved away, they may be very much thinking about it. Yeah. Knight of Swords, indicating this happened abruptly. It's going to happen abruptly. Three of Swords, please, future influence on this matter. Future influence on the matter. Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, please. Again, Justice. Judgment and the Three of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is the future influence here is this heartache, this pain. I believe someone's calling just judgment in to make peace with the past, let it go, to be able to move quickly forward. Maybe into a new reunion or a reconciliation of some kind with someone, but it may be coming to a compromise on the situation. Again, we have justice where fair and balanced decision needs to be made. All right, let's see the Seven of Cups. Why does Libra see themselves as the Seven of Cups? Why does Libra see themselves as the Seven of Cups? Please clarify. One more time through. They might not give us anything on that. They may be just, you know, keeping yourself open to options. There we go. As well as being in disillusion, maybe some fantasy here. Okay, so we have strength at the bottom. So it has that bravery, that courage. Okay, yeah. Okay, Libra, what I'm picking up from this with clarifying it is the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is you're leaving you're losing sleep, you're up in your head, this is mental anguish. There's fear, depression, worry, sadness. Really putting yourself through it, losing sleep at night. Keeping your options open because you're wanting to hear from this person. Let's see this Empress, please. Outside influence. Or you're wanting to hear something. Yeah. They've got the Hermit and the 8 of Wands. So you're going to be hearing from, after this person goes within and they figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to do it, I do believe they're going to communicate. Because they do want to communicate. That's what I'm seeing here with the Hermit and the 8 of Wands. They want to communicate, or they want to move. There's going to be forward movement, whether it's communication or some other kind of communication. There's going to be communication here. Why is the King of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears? Why is the Page of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears, please? Show me clearly why is the Page or King of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears. Yeah, the 2 of Pentacles. So that's a juggling energy. The 9 of Cups. It's wish fulfillment. Yeah, that's why it's there. Okay, so what I'm picking up from this, Libra, is that this King of Pentacles is your wish fulfillment. And you are juggling between being guarded by the situation and wanting the situation. Yeah. Or you could be juggling a King of Cups too and wanting a new opportunity. Or letting it complete. The energy moving forward is justice. Now, this is your energy, Libra. This could be very well be you. So let's take a look here. Why is justice in the future energy moving towards a situation? Why is justice here in the future energy moving in? Yeah, because you've got a plan, or you're making a plan. You haven't put it into action yet. You've made a decision yet. You want that 10 of Pentacles. You want your happily ever after. You're trying to manifest that because you're looking towards the future. Alright. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, so these are all the clarifiers here on justice, on you. You are looking towards the future. You have a plan. You haven't implemented it yet. You're trying to manifest justice and balance into the situation and this person so that you can have this wish fulfillment and have your happily ever after with them. This is the house, the picket fence, the dogs, the cats, the kids, the hefty bank account, the good job. This is being completely abundant and satisfied and happy in life. That is what you're wanting. That's what you're trying to manifest, or you're going to try to manifest in. Okay, so that is what I have for you. But I do want to say one thing on that situation. If this person does not see a path forward, they're moving away from the situation. So this may not end up where you want it to end up. But I can see that you are definitely trying to bring a plan into focus, Libra. You or them. Feel free to swap the roles if need be. That being said, I'm going to now take this to the extended. I'm going to take a look at your person and see what they're thinking about you at this time, feeling about you at this time, and any energy or action they may be taking towards you. And then we'll grab some romance angels and an advice card from the goddesses to close it off. But at this time, this is where I'm leaving it here. If you have not yet, please hit that like button and subscribe so that you get these messages as they are released. And let me know in the comments box down below if it resonated with you. Otherwise, I will see you in the extended, or I will see you next week when I release my next video. Please do remember to live in light and love. Namaste. Bye for now.